There is a place, not here or there, but somewhere in between. There is a space in the thin air that really can't be seen. If you listen and observe, you may be surprised. Some may call it Camelot or even paradise. Some may say you cross a bridge, others through a door. But all I know about this place is that I call it Evermore. Evermore.
Hello, sweet spirits. Welcome to the show. My name is Suzanne Sorrell, and I'm the host of the Evermore Paranormal Network. On this episode, we're going to be talking to a paranormal investigator with Evermore Paranormal, Mary Moore. So let's welcome her to the show. Hi, Mary.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
So we're having you on the show to get some info about you. I've known you for a few years, but I really don't know any background information about you. So I was just curious to find out, like, where you were born and raised.
I was born in Manassas, raised in Manassas Park, and now I live in Manassas again.
Wow. So yeah, well, I live up there too. So, you know, I really like it.
Yep.
So you have some siblings?
I have 4 brothers and 2 sisters.
Okay. And where did you go to school? Did you obviously grew up in Manassas, so?
I went to Manassas Park High School, and then I went to Nova for an associate's degree in criminal justice, then to Mason for a bachelor's in criminal justice, and then to Boston University online for a master's in criminal justice, and now I'm working on a master's in social work from Boston University.
Wow, so you already have a bachelor's and a master's?
Yes.
Associates also?
Yes.
Guess what? We have a lot in common, right? I went to Nova, I went to Mason, studied back, I'm a little older than you, I studied police science, law enforcement, and then my master's is in forensic science.
Right.
And then I studied 2 PhDs in justice as well. So you got your master's in criminal justice?
Yes.
And did you ever work in the field?
No.
No? Why did you just decide?
When I first started school, they wanted the degree. And when I finished school, they wanted the experience. And I didn't really have any experience because I was raising my son. So I wasn't able to go to a lower paying job to get into it.
Right. So now you're studying social work? So what do you want to do with that?
Ultimately, I want to open a therapeutic home for boys who have been trafficked.
Oh, wow. Very specific.
Yeah.
What you want to do. So you said you have children, or you have
I have one son who's, he'll be 27 on the 13th. Well, I guess I shouldn't have said that. He has 2 children, 2 boys. One is Cole, and he'll be 6 soon. And then Levi is 4. He'll be 5 in November.
Okay. Do you have any pets?
No. I had a cat before, but she passed away.
So, because I never heard you talk about any pets.
Yeah.
Now, so what is your occupation now? What do you do? Obviously, you're in school too.
Yes.
As well.
I am an office manager for a company who is part of the Hub Zone program for the Small Business Administration. We have a career resource center, which is free for the public to come in, and we can teach you how to use the computer.
Yeah, that's really nice to do that. So people that
all free.
will help, they'll get some kind of skills if they don't have the skills they need to help them to get a job.
Yep.
And it's free.
That's the goal, is to help people in the neighborhood to get better jobs.
So what's the name of that company again?
It's called SSI, Storage Strategies Incorporated.
And they're in Manassas also, right?
Manassas Park.
So when you're not ghost hunting with Evermore, do you have some hobbies?
I've enjoyed painting lately.
And
I like hanging out with my friends.
Yeah. You do a lot of things, I know. You're
Reading,
very
a
social.
lot of reading for this schooling.
Oh yeah, it takes a lot when you're in
Yeah.
school. Well, that's great. We are going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back and talk about Mary and ghost hunting.
My journey skating for the gold taught me a lot, but my journey with breast cancer has been one of my greatest teachers.
Every woman's breast cancer is unique. Be Wiser educates and empowers women to take control of their breast cancer treatment plan and help navigate their own path beyond 5 years.
Talk to your doctor about information and tests to personalize a treatment plan that fits your needs. I did. Be informed, be wiser, support survivors like us.
Welcome back. We're here talking with Mary Moore, paranormal investigator with Evermore Paranormal. So, obviously, you're on the Evermore Paranormal team. So how long have you been on the team?
About 3 years.
And how did you get on the team?
I met you at the Paramericon at the Manassas Park Community Center, or Rec Center.
Right. I know you were coming as a ticket holder for one of the events, and then we met up again, I think, at a yard sale, and we started talking and found out that we had a lot in common, especially about our schooling and interests and so on. So what is your role on the team?
Ghost hunter, or I do whatever is necessary.
Right. So
set up equipment.
right.
Could be anything.
So I always ask people, because we can't assume that you're a believer or you're a skeptic. Which one are you, or somewhere in between?
I'm a believer, definitely. There've been a few things that have happened in my life, but I don't usually, it doesn't usually come to me when I'm looking for it.
It happens when you're not.
Yeah.
A lot of times that's what happens. It happens when you're not looking for
Right.
it. So you're a believer, and that's because you've had some experiences in your lifetime, which we're going to get to in a minute. But what is your favorite thing about ghost hunting and or the paranormal field?
Uncovering the unknown, I think. I like, especially cemeteries, or I like to feel.
You seem to like the architecture too.
Yes,
and,
I do a lot.
And I think I've noticed that you like to take pictures of the architecture.
Yes.
That's your thing.
Yes.
The art of like the deteriorated buildings and so on. It's
And
actually
doors.
beautiful.
Doors.
That I'm into that as well, by the way. So, how old were you when you had your first paranormal experience?
I was probably about 2. What I can remember is I was in a crib. It was daylight, and I was sleeping, and I felt something pushing up on the mattress.
It's shocking that you remember that at 2. I can't remember anything that far back.
And I remember standing there, so I wasn't
I can
that
see
old.
you in my vision of that. I can see it. A baby standing there.
So I screamed and screamed and screamed, and my brother Jimmy came in and got me and saved me. I don't really remember after that, but that was the first scary part.
So you felt something, but you didn't see
Yes.
anything?
No.
Have you ever thought about, like, since then, what that could have been?
Not really. I'm just thinking maybe relatives or something.
So that was your earliest
Yep.
paranormal experience. Now, you had another incident with your son?
Yes, when he was probably 2, same age pretty much. He was in a crib, and I remember him, I'm a really heavy sleeper, so I remember him crying, and I remember saying, I'm just gonna sleep because I was really tired. And finally, I just felt like I was being pushed to wake up. So I opened my eyes and turned around, and before I got out of bed, there was this thing that was in the doorway, and it looked like Casper, no face, and it just looked like it had stringy things hanging
So
down.
you were still in bed, and you woke up and you saw this thing that looked like Casper. Okay.
Not completely like it.
No,
It was
but like a white,
see-through
misty.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
And I kind of felt like it was poking me to say, get up.
Right.
Because he's crying. He needs you.
I've had that happen. Not that specific kind of story, but spirits will get you up somehow. They want you to get up. They want you to do something.
Yeah.
Not that way, though. So you did get up?
I got up and went to him and put him in my bed, and we went back to sleep.
So
it didn't really bother me or anything like that. It just was like,
right.
I got him in time.
Oh, yeah.
I felt like, even though there was nothing wrong with him.
Like if you hadn't gotten up, maybe there was danger, or maybe it was a warning.
Yeah, I believe it.
And so, have you seen any other spirits in your house or?
Once in a while, I used to have a cat named Heidi, and when she passed away, it was really, really sad. That's the reason why I won't get any more animals. But she was a really good cat, and I've never been a cat person, but she was kind of a best friend, sort of.
Oh yeah.
And I can feel her jumping on the bed every once in a while.
Really?
And every once in a while, if I wake up in the middle of the night or something, I can see like she's laying down right next to my head on the pillow.
Oh,
like she'll lay down.
I'm getting chills right now while you say this.
So sometimes I feel her, see her. I don't see her, but.
Have you ever heard her, like purring or?
No,
meowing?
nothing like that. Just usually jumping on and off the bed and coming over to.
When did she pass? How long's it been?
It's been probably about 4 years.
Wow. That's exactly, I do experience a cat over at my mom's house, as I've told you, where it's a cat or a dog brushing on my pants leg.
Yeah.
I had 2 pets pass also, 2010, 2012. And I said I'd never get a pet again. It took me 3 years. I did see both of my dogs I saw at different times. They appeared, was the one and only time. And so the reason I bring this up is because, they do come around, and it takes a while till you're ready to get more. It took 3 years, but one day I said, and it was actually on your birthday, because I didn't know your birthday was the day. They've been with us now 2 years, but they're senior dogs. But I was finally ready to get 2 more.
Yeah.
Because they do give you unconditional love, but it took me 3 whole years to be able. I was afraid. I'm already preparing myself for the death of the 2 that I got.
It's hard as you get older. It gets harder. I feel like I'm ready to get adopt a dog or whatever, but now I have school, so I'm really busy and I'm hardly ever home.
Yes. So when you graduate, which is going to be what, next year?
Yeah, 2018.
So then you can get another. Cats seem to be less trouble. I mean, dogs, you got to walk them, and then
Yeah, but
they're much more work.
The senior dogs that need to be adopted, I kind of feel for them.
Oh, well, mine are both 7 now, and they're Siberian Huskies, so they only live to be about 11. So I'm already worried,
right?
Because they both have problems. One already has a medical problem when we got her, so I don't think they're going to live the full 11
they'll be
or so
happy.
years. But yeah, they're living the good life right now. So
that's what matters.
So we're going to take a quick break and come right back.
Okay.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Losing weight's a lot harder than gaining it, but with every step, I lower my risk for type 2 diabetes and heart disease. And that makes every step very much worth the effort.
Learn how you can help stop diabetes. Visit checkupamerica.org or call 1-800-DIABETES.
I'll never forget the day our landlord called and said, read your lease. No pets allowed. My owner tells him my dog ate the lease, but that didn't work. And now I'm stuck in a shelter. But this pit bull is ready for a new crib. I'm loving, loyal, and play well with others. So don't be intimidated by all my muscles, because the biggest one I have is my heart. That's right, I said it.
Welcome back. We're talking to Mary Moore of Evermore Paranormal. So Mary, you went to Pennhurst last year.
Yes.
So what is Pennhurst?
Pennhurst was open in 1908 as a state hospital or a school. I guess it's kind of been several different things. It was opened originally as an Eastern State institution for the feeble-minded and epileptic. Then they changed it to Pennhurst School, and then it was Pennhurst School and Hospital. What blew me away when I saw it, it's 1,400 acres. It's
Wow.
really big. It's got 18 different buildings, almost 650,000 square feet of
ghosts.
Yes.
It's a lot of places
Yes.
to investigate. Now, Pennhurst is in
It's
New
Spring
York,
City,
right?
Spring City, Pennsylvania.
Oh, Pennsylvania. Duh. Okay. I don't know. I was thinking of the other location. Rolling Hills is in New York. Pennhurst is in Pennsylvania. Yeah. I was supposed to go there on numerous occasions, and things have just not worked out.
Yeah.
It's at least like 5 miles, isn't it, from any kind of stores or
Pretty
kind of
much, yeah.
sets, because the place is so big and set apart.
Yeah.
So you went, what, about a year ago?
Yeah, it was 2015. We went instead of you, and we set up a table, and me and my friend Teresa set up a table and gave out brochures. And
Oh, I forgot that you actually set up a table and filled in for, filled in for Evermore and filled in for me. So